Oops.
Oops.
Have a good exam.
I will.
I wish I'd videoed all that.
So I really love this bike, but with the kind of riding I'm doing and the fact that I'm going into second year under 17s next year, I really need a more performance orientated bike.
Can we afford to buy it?
No, we can't. A bike brand actually reached out earlier this year.
You were quite excited about that, weren't you?
I was.
Cycle and touch a tube again, so that's where I'm opinionated.
How was that meeting?
Pretty bloody amazing.
What are you saying?
You're like a baby receiving candy in there.
Me?
Yes, you were like, you were giddy. I could tell.
Oh, I just like the way he's straight up.
He is. To think of it, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun, very exciting.
So you're happy, like, with that discussion? There's nothing, like, you don't have regrets about the previous plan, or?
No, not at all. That's perfect outcome. Give it a shot. Oof. Man, disc brakes. The reach feels tiny. Very much on top of the bars by a lot. It just doesn't feel, it's just not long enough. I feel like it'd be better if it's like a couple, 2 centimeters longer.
It's a complete bike,
Yeah.
and it does have a very long stem on it. It is brand new, but it's got Ultegra Di2.
Really?
So if you crash on it, it's
pretty
more
expensive.
risk exposure. If you
Yeah.
so if you don't damage anything, Bob's your uncle, everyone's happy. But if you do damage something, it's a high risk exposure. For 2 or 3 days and go, nah, that is way too small, there's no way I'm going to be competitive on it, fit-wise.
Yeah.
We upsize you to the other one that's built.
Yes.
That feels good. If not, maybe, probably shouldn't take long on this. I'll see you soon.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't think I'll change anything now. It's in a great position right now.
I think this will see him out for at least a good half a year, I would say. If he's growing fast enough to be in the medium frames, then that's unlocking 12 bikes basically.
Oh, this will get a nice first ride tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, stay safe.
Back in your bike.
Very much, very much. I'm very, very lucky. And instead of owning a bike that I'll soon grow out of and then having to buy a new one, I can constantly get the perfect size bike. So it's definitely a lot more economical for the future.
We will have to pay for our own spares and stuff, right? And
Keep it in very nice condition.
yeah. We'll get a good rate on that, but we'll still need to make use of the generous donations everyone provided, right?
Yeah, with power meter and spares of anything that can break during a crash, which won't happen, of course.
It's worth what, 11, 12,000 New Zealand dollars? So
Yeah,
that is amazing. That's like double what you were thinking about spending, even with everyone's help.
yeah.
And so you took it for a ride. You went on the bunch ride this morning?
Bunch ride this morning, extras with Max and a couple other people.
That's the basically some of the top guys in your age group, right?
Yep.
Crossed my mind you were hanging out with Max all day because you completely smashed up the bike and you didn't have the you didn't want to admit it.
No. Bike's perfect.
How'd it feel today?
Very, very fast. Felt way smoother. And whenever I had to get out the saddle and chase back on, it was way snappier. Just got me there immediately. Could certainly hold the wheel a lot better with this. It is a Windspace T1550. It's super, super stiff. So when bikes are made of carbon fiber, and say you're sprinting, it has a certain amount of flex to it. And that flex loses you power. This doesn't have that kind of flex. And the gears are like amazing. So it has Ultegra Di2, which is one tier down from what the pros are using. Unlike your normal gears that you have on your mountain bike, this doesn't use a cable and it uses buttons instead. Lun Hyper 3s in the D45s. So super light, super stiff. It's got carbon spokes and they are set up tubeless.
Tubeless, so nice and light, and disc brakes.
Disc brakes.
And
Same brakes that you have on a motorbike.
cool. And fancy handlebars, do you reckon?
Yeah. 40 mils wide, got a 125 mil stem.
And they're what you call integrated, so there's no separate stem and bars, it's all just one piece.
Yeah.
And what's the advantage of that?
More aero.
More aero. And there's also no cables anywhere that anyone can see,
Also makes it more aero.
because they're all inside.
I almost went over, like twice. Because I'm so used to just going like stopping like that. But this you have to like be really careful with it.
Because the brakes like proper work, eh?
Yeah, they do. It's like,
So do you think you're going to start winning every race you do this year?
yes, I am.
Well, it's not quite like that, is it? But is there any way you can sort of like sum up what difference you think this bike will make to you?
Jona will no longer be dropped.
What do you reckon?
Loud.
Up, Scrappy! Feel like you're in the wind space, Scrappy?
I am in the wind space.
Yeah.
Getting there?
One singular wash.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Going. It's not perfect yet.
I need to clean the tires.
Wonder what Rafa thinks of it. What do you think, Rafa? Do you like the new bike?